So I decided to take the day off from work, and a couple of years ago, or almost a couple of years ago, I bought this Flintlock rifle, and it's a Traditions PA accelerator. Now, as you can see, it doesn't have the traditional look of your average flintlock, which looks more like something from the 1800s. This one's a modern flintlock designed for hunting, and it's designed to use modern powders, like your substitutes like Pirate X and Reloader 7. Or 777, sorry. Reloader 7. I was looking at some of that the other day. Anyway, it's pretty much set up the same as a traditional flintlock. I mean, it's even got the traditional style hammer on it, and the action looks the same. The pan is a little deeper. I think one of the biggest differences, as you can see, the touch hole is probably at least double the size of a normal flintlock rifle. And the other big difference is the breech plug comes out of this. And there's quite a neat design to that. So originally I thought it was just the touch hole would be the only difference, but it's not. This whole setup here is different. And it's quite neat, actually. Maybe later I'll have a video of what that thing looks like internally. So I cleaned her up today. Brand, like I said, I've had this thing for a while, and you're actually going to see the first time it was ever fired. The other thing you can fire with this is the pellets, Pirate X pellets. But there's a little more to loading these things if you're using pellets. And what they want you to do, just like any other flintlock, you use 4F powder in your pan. Well, what they want you to do is tip the gun to the side and actually prime that flash hole. Get the black powder right in there. And naturally, because the inside there's like a little channel, and you want to get powder in there so it'll actually light off those pellets that are in there. Because the powder, if you use powder, it's actually going to get into that little channel that's inside your breech plug. That breech plug goes to about here, just threads in there. So I took it all apart, cleaned it all out, got the packing grease and everything out of it, gave her a good swabbing down at the ballast all, and I put the breech plug grease on the threads, put this back together. That comes out pretty easy. Somehow I managed to forget to bring out my sabots and bullets. These, I had them on the bench. Somehow I guess I hit major brain fart and left them there. Luckily I had some of these in my kit. Cheap shot sabots. They're lead hollow points, and they're from Traditions, or Thompson's Centerfire, sorry. I figure I'm also show you what I'm using for powder today as well. I'm using the Pirate X RS. So I'm gonna load this thing up, and you will all witness the first shot of this thing. Hopefully it'll all go well. Something else I'm going to mention about this thing, it's loaded now, but of course I'm not primed up, is nice sights on it. It's got the fiber optic sights on it. They're pretty nice. I was just setting it up, looking at the target through them, and boy, you're gonna have to be a pretty bad shot not to hit something once this thing's set up. So yeah, they're Williams sights to boot, so yeah, it's pretty nice. It should be fairly easy to set up with all that good stuff on her. Well, let's see if this is gonna work. cooled off a lot. It was about 2 or 3 degrees above 0 Celsius. It's not anymore. It's about freezing now. But that's alright. I'll just man up and give this thing a blast here. Hopefully we'll get a big bang out of this. I put 90 grains of that Pyrex RS in there, so that should be enough to get us started anyway. Or maybe not. I guess I'll have to prime the touch hole. See if it'll help us out a bit. I did make sure everything was clear when I cleaned the gun. So. Try that again. We got boom boom. That's good. Kick wasn't too bad. Of course, it's only 90 grains. And whoever set those sights up the factory did a damn good job. We got her right there in the bottom. So she's shooting what? 1, 2, 2.5, 2.5 low there. Alright, I didn't prime the touch hole this time, just to see. I got the pan half full, so which is kind of what you're supposed to do with a flinter. And I lowered the rear sight, hit the barrel up there. So let's see what happens. There was quite a delay there, wasn't there? Yeah. And because of that delay, somebody flinched. But you can see she's shooting a little higher there. So we're almost there, and that's only about 25-30 meters. So little to the left. Again, that could be my flinch. There we go. And let's see where that one. Went off to the right. That's better. I'm using 100 grains of RS Pyrex. And there's the latest bullet hole. Actually doing a pretty good job of not flinching. So I have to raise that up a bit, and then I can go after her. Still quite a delay. Still like that smell. Yeah, Pyrex smells good too. So, damn near got me a... Keep that still. Looks like I damn near got a bullseye that time. Smells good. Yeah, it's friggin' smoke. God, I love it. Love muzzle loaders. Pain in the ass to clean a bit, but this one shouldn't be too bad. So we get a bullseye. Out of the way. So we put a hole in that where we want it to. Ooh boy. So was that flinch or did I over adjust that rear sight? She went off good that time. Let's see where the bullet went. I flinched to the left, as you can see. So I'm going to have to lower the rear sight. It's obvious I raised it too high. Yep. A little lower, a little bit right. So it'll lower that side a little more. But actually I made the shot. Dumbass forgot to turn the camera on, so that's where the bullet went. A little high and left of the bullseye there. So I'll do another shot. She is lighting really fast when I do it that way. Where that one went. Ooh, way left and way high. Okay. Tells me I gotta knock the sight down a little bit. That one is high and left. Well, it's too dark to see what I'm doing, so I'm going to fire off this one more shot. It's 120 grains of powder. And it's getting cold to boot. I'm starting to recover from the flinchies too. Little low, little left. So, of course, it's so dark. It's with that orange front sight and the orange background. It's a little tricky. That's it for tonight. Yeah, not quite. I'm not going to say I'm ecstatic about it. It's reasonably accurate. It's not great as far as I'm concerned with the Pirate X anyway. I think if you had 2F black powder in there, you'd be all set. Because with this one, like I said, I read the instructions for all these things, and they're not saying anything about using Pirate XP or 3F black. Even the triple F, they're pretty much talking about using 2F equivalent, which is your Pirate XRS. I do have some other Pirate X that's supposed to be higher performance. I forget the name of it right now, but I did grab some there a couple of weeks ago. Right side of my face is freezing up. So I'll try that. I'll do another video with this, and next time I'm going to bring out the 777, and I'll bring out black powder GoX and do a comparison on the ignition. So I might do a quick video on cleaning it. I've had it apart. It's not too bad to get apart. It is a nice looking gun, and I am a little disappointed in the ignition performance. Anyway, that's enough yappering. I can't feel my fingertips, and I can barely see anything. It's funny how the camera has everything looking brighter than it actually is. But that's her. Got some cleaning to do now. At least the breech plug comes out.